Adjust my adjust my volume. I realized I didn't have any volume on. I haven't made one of these in a long time because my life has drastically changed. I just want to share a little bit with you. Since I broke my mom out of the long-term care facility, it's been 6 weeks now. And yeah, God's teaching me a lot of things. I've never cared. I've never had children, so I've never cared for someone helpless before. And been in charge, at least. I've got plenty of help now. It's taken a while to figure that out, how much help I needed, how much I myself could do. I thought I could do a lot more than I really can, because if you try to do too much, you just burn out, and you end up not enjoying the person you're trying to help. So, some of the things I've been hearing in my spirit are things like the late Bob Jones apparently said at least a few times before he died. He said, you know what God's going to ask us, the most important thing when we see him. It's not how big our ministry was, how many books we wrote, how many people we touched necessarily, but did we learn how to love? And so I think that's what God is doing with me. I've had opportunity to do a lot of things in my life, a lot of things. I've been so blessed. I've been blessed with health. I've been blessed with people who affirm what I do as far as music and the ministry that I've done. And so I've been able to do those things. And but I could not stand by and watch my mom look depressed on the virtual portal that I was seeing her through for weeks. Not being able to get into the facility to see her because of the stupid virus. And so I made that decision to bring her to my home. And I lived alone for almost 20 years and was used to my space. And now I have not only my mom, who's bedbound, in a room, but I have caregivers coming in and out. And I have a roommate who is a good cook and likes to do that kind of thing to help me take care of her. So I've got lots of activity in my home, which is a real adjustment for me. And it's been tough. And I'll tell you what the enemy tells you in these kind of situations is that, you'll never have your life back. It'll always be. You're ruined. I mean, all these kinds of things that I know are not true. But I come under them sometimes. But, it was criminal what is going on in these places where families cannot see their loved ones who are aging, who are almost ready to die. I mean, that's just criminal. I don't care what the stupid virus is or isn't. So, I just want to give you a little update. And I'm learning a lot. I'm learning how to love. We're having sweet times, my mom and I, because I have caregivers who can do all the difficult physical things, and now I'm able to read to her, sing to her. She sings with me, tuck her in bed and tell her how much I love her and that I'm glad she's here. And she tells me the same. And she thanks me for taking such good care of her. Those are moments that I could have never had, and I would have regretted not having her here and locked up in the jail facility. I hadn't done it. So I just want to encourage you to learn how to love. And God is in these days, I believe, calling us to that place again of looking at our character. The gifts of the Spirit, the mighty moves of God are important, but individually, I want to face God with having let him do in me, in my character, what he wanted to do. Love is kind, love is patient. Love doesn't take into account wrong. Anyway, love you all.